Hey guys, this video is for my Fit Pro friends, people in the fitness industry, or maybe even those who like to go and take group fitness classes at a gym. This affects all of us, and I'm sure you have heard and you have been watching videos or kind of see where the trend of fitness is going, but unfortunately is not going in favor of the group fitness instructor. Apparently, the fitness world is turning virtual, just like everything else is, so it should really be no surprise to us. A lot of the big clubs, especially the franchises or big chains, are starting to bring virtual classes into their gyms. Now, this is already apparently taking place over in Europe, and they have clubs there where they don't have any live instructors. Everything is streamed virtually. Now, I don't know how much of that is going on here, but I will say that I have been to a couple clubs where I have gone into the group fitness room and they're outfitted with large screen TVs or projectors and sound systems, and basically people can come in. From what I see, it's off hours to just, if they want to try a boot camp class or a dance class or a kickboxing class, whatever it is that they want, they just hit a button, it comes up and they can take the class. Now, generally places, I believe, are keeping their group fitness, their live group fitness classes during peak times, but the trend may be coming that is going to start phasing out. So in other words, some of these big gyms are considering or already are having their one main gym, a live class take place, and they will stream it to all the other gyms. So that is a bit of a concern for us fitness instructors, because the gyms are replacing us with virtual, and you can kind of see why they would do that. It might not make the members the most happy, but let's face it, it's a business, and it is more cost effective than having us instructors there, having us on the payroll, having people call in sick or not be able to sub classes. And this is a topic that I think we need to be really concerned about. One of the things that really concerns me is there are so many licensed programs out there for us instructors to sign up with or become licensed through or certified. And the issue with that, and I'm going to just use Les Mills for example, because it's the company that I know about and am most familiar with. Now, I'm going to start by saying I think Les Mills is an awesome company. I think they're great. They have great programs. They train their instructors well. And so I don't have anything bad to say about Les Mills at all. But what I do want to say is, as a group fitness instructor, I personally have not bitten the bullet and taken some of their trainings, because it is expensive for us to pay those. I believe it's every 3 months or whatever the fee is for the choreography. So not only do you have to pay that fee, you have to take all of your special free time to learn all the choreography. And it really, by the time all is said and done, how much money are we really making? Let's be honest here. Now, I know most of us do this because we absolutely love the profession, and some people do it for a hobby, but some of us want to make a little more of a career out of it and want to stay in the fitness industry and want to be relevant and want to make a career out of it. So I'm mostly talking to those people, because if you're doing it for a hobby, that's great. You don't have to worry about a thing. Have fun, go enjoy your classes. But I believe we need to be worried about these licensed programs kind of taking over, streaming their workouts into the gym, and possibly us getting phased out. So basically what is happening, and this is, I'm just telling you what I've heard, what I've seen, is that a business like Les Mills, and this is coming from somebody that has worked with Les Mills, they are gearing their business more towards on demand. And it makes sense because they can make a lot of money that way. So a lot of these clubs are going to them and saying, hey, I can't afford your licensing anymore. It's costing way too much money. Well, Les Mills doesn't want to lose their business, so they're coming up with all this on-demand streaming that they can offer to clubs, and they can offer to people who want to work out at home, which, let's face it, a lot of people are starting to do because it costs less. It takes a lot less time, and some people are just uncomfortable with going to the gym. Now, I personally think you cannot beat the live experience of having a group instructor and having them correct you on form, and just to have that real good live feel good experience. But the trend is showing that it is starting to happen, and like anything else, you got to keep up with the technology, and if you don't, you get left in the dust. Now, I've been thinking a lot about this lately, and I was just trying to figure out how to take the career, how to make a bigger impact, and not get stuck to one gym that licenses that program that I've been trained in. So I am a freestyle instructor. I also teach Zumba, so I can take that anywhere I want, because luckily you don't have to be licensed through a gym to teach that. So I just want to open up this discussion, see what you instructors think about all this and where the fitness industry is headed. So it should be a concern of yours if you see yourself in the fitness industry 5-10 years from now. So we need to think about this. We need to think about how we're going to stay relevant. I've got a couple things cooking that I want to make sure that I am on that train that is taking off and that keeps moving forward, because if we don't do that, we are going to be left behind at the station and we're going to be out of a job. So comment below, let me know how you guys feel about virtual classes in gyms. Like I said, it is starting to happen. I don't know how soon it's going to take over, but that might be where we're headed. See you guys.